Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of October 13th, and we are at pre-patch day. Before we talk a little bit more about pre-patch, let's go real quick and talk about what's going on this week in the game other than pre-patch, and then we'll spend most of the video talking about pre-patch. We do have Hallow's End starting this week, so this is actually one of the more popular in-game holidays. I don't know if it was it was probably last year, but I did a Hallow's End video detailing pretty well how to go through and do everything for Hallow's End. It's definitely one of my favorite ones out of all the in-game holidays, so that's actually a little bit exciting. I love the Headless Horseman encounter as well. So we have that starting up, and a sneaky thing this week that will go under the radar a little bit with pre-patch is the World Quest bonus event will be going on, and we still have this impressive influence buff giving us extra reputation. So doing World Quests during this time, I mean, that might not be what you really want to do during the first week of pre-patch, but it is extremely beneficial to you to do World Quests during this time as far as reputation goes, whether that's Paragons or if you still aren't exalted with something. I mean, this is extremely beneficial to do World Quest this week. A little bit sneaky, a little bit under the radar thing that people might not know exactly what to do as far as that goes. Other than that, we have pre-patch this week, right? So this is the big thing. So when you log in, your corruption is going to be gone if you have corruption. So if you didn't just come back to the game and you don't even have any corruption gear yet, most people have tons of corruption. It's all going to be gone. So you're going to notice your character is super weak. Not only that, you're going to be level 50 now if you were 120 before. So you're going to be super weak compared to what you were previously, and you're going to have a lower level. You're going to have some altered abilities. Some abilities that you have are going to do different things. Some talent rows are going to be different for you. I encourage everyone to take this time, especially if you haven't had the beta or you don't play the PTR, to take this time to experiment with your character, try different things, try all your different specs, try all your characters, try all your alts, and see how everything feels. Because while this isn't technically testing, it kind of can work that way, and you can report things that don't feel right to you or whatever. Keep in mind, we don't have the Covenant abilities and other things to augment these, which will happen in Shadowlands. So it's not like this is a finish, like the pre-patch is not like the finished product. It is literally the base. It's like having a sandwich and only having the bread, right? So this is just the bread and without anything else applied to it. So it's the very base there. But I'm super excited for it. I will, of course, have videos detailing all of the activities of pre-patch. I'll get those up. I still have more like reputation guides and achievement guides set to do as well. So I have tons of stuff to do, frankly. So I'm definitely pretty pumped about that. But it's finally here. We still do not have a release date on Shadowlands yet, but that's fine. We pretty much know it should be this year at least. So whether that's beginning of December, very end of November, we'll see on those fronts. I'll keep everyone updated with any news that comes out regarding that. One thing I did want to mention in this video, I decided not to do a full video on it. So I did a video saying Shadowlands leveling is broken previously, like a week or two ago, as I went through and leveled a character in Shadowlands and said, this is 100% broken. It cannot go live like this. It is not happening. I had a comment on that video saying, well, that's just the way it's going to go live, so sucks to be you. Well, it turns out I was correct on this. It is not going live like that. They are buffing the experience, nerfing it, whatever. People have phrased it different ways, but basically you're going to get more experience in Revendreth and Ardenwealth, which coincides with my experience as well. My experience leveling there recently. And so this should be fixed, and we should no longer have these major issues. I probably will do one more leveling run post this fix, and probably do a video with my exact route in case anybody else wants to do what I'm doing, and let people know that. So I did want to point that out because I didn't want to make a whole video about it, but that news did come out last week that they did fix the experience for Shadowlands to my liking, at least, right? So my complaints were addressed. I've often speculated that somebody that works at Blizzard watches my videos, whether that's an intern or somebody else, but sometimes my exact worries get addressed pretty on the spot. So I'm not going to complain about that, even if it's completely coincidence, which is probably the case. So that's it this week. Enjoy your pre-patch, everybody. Should be a really fun time, especially after having not much to do. Hopefully you got all the achievements done that you wanted to do before BFA was over. Hopefully you got your big, everyone calls it the long boy. I'm not much for those kind of nicknames, but hopefully you got that big dinosaur mount. If it fancied you, I did not get mine. I only got up to about 3 million gold before I just gave up, frankly. But I'm pretty pumped to enter Shadowlands with 3 million gold, though, so that's a good thing. So good luck to everybody. Have fun, and I will post probably a little bit more videos this week than I normally do. Please subscribe. It helps me out so much, and everybody have a good one.